Hey guys, it's your boy M.K.S here, back with another video. I've had a bit of a stressful day, but I'm hoping to be positive and hopefully things will get better. But anyway, I'm going to try and not allow my mood to affect this video in any way. Hopefully it will help me to, hopefully this video will affect my mood in a positive way and I'll be more positive, not be, anyway, I don't want to drag you down with my negativity, so I'm going to try and be positive. Hopefully things will get better. I was thinking of making a video, as I made quite a few videos, so I hope I'm not boring people or putting people off or whatever, but when I'm stressed, I like to make videos, or when I get writer's block or whatever, I like to use this time, as I would see it, effectively. And at the moment, I'm trying to have a bit of fun with my ideas about Italian football. I've been an Italian football fan since the 90s, I suppose, when Italian football was one of the top, if not the top, countries and leagues in the world. So, anywho, I want to bring back those glory days. So I've been talking about some of my ideas for, and also for a bit of fun, I've been talking about my ideas for partnership with Disney to do with Italian football, like theme parks, to do with football-related theme parks. So please check that out if you haven't done so already. And also Red Bull and that sort of thing. And I was thinking of doing one for McDonald's specifically, but because I'm thinking that these ideas could be applied to so many different companies, corporations, networks, Italian politicians, and people could ask the politicians what they're going to contribute to Italian football, and all sorts of things like that. So I'm hoping to sort of talk about sponsorship of Italian football generally and funding of Italian football generally, and how to make Italian football the most competitive league, hopefully, and overtake like the La Liga and the Premier League for trophies won, in terms of trophies won. But anyway, as I often say, I don't want the video to be too long, so hopefully I'm going to enjoy it and it'll make my day much better. And I don't know if I should say this, hopefully God forgives me this one, because some people say you should love God no matter what, but hopefully it'll make me love God more and feel like he's on my side. So anyway, I'm going to go for it and do the best I can, so hopefully people out there will enjoy it as many as possible, and it won't go too wrong or be too cringeworthy. So I'm going to try and have fun with it, and hopefully you will enjoy it too. Sorry if I'm laughing. Okay, so number one, again, I hope to have I'm going to probably list in the comment section, like each video, each of the 3 parts, I'm going to list 3 different potential sponsors and potential names for what the deal could be. So it could be like McDonald's to sponsor Italian football, or McDonald's to fund Italian football, or something like that. So I'm probably going to post in the comments if I can, things like that. So number 1, yeah, so McDonald's to sponsor like Italian football. To be honest, I'm from the UK, I'm from England specifically. I don't know if I should say too much more details on that, but also I don't want to give my address away or anything like that for safety reasons, but especially so I don't live alone, so I don't want to put other people in danger. That wouldn't be fair. Just in case there's any nutters or whatever. But anywho, so you watch these videos. If I get that many views anyway, but you never know. Anyhow, sorry. So yeah, in the UK, sorry, specifically in England, I'm not sure about the rest of the UK. And again, as a Celtic fan, I'd love them to do this for Celtic as well. Although that is difficult, because I suppose you're probably going to make an enemy of the people who are rivals, like Rangers or whatever. But yeah, so to sponsor like football kits, pitches, spaces for sport, places for sport, as they do here in the UK. I know there's dilemmas to a lot of these sponsors, because it's it's whether you think they're ethical, and also like a fast food company. Maybe in Italy they could create more healthy options as well, and hopefully the Italian government can give them tax exemptions as long as they invest in spaces for sport, places for people to play football and things like that. And that could help with their PR and their branding. Number 2, I hope for as many companies as possible to want to get into Italian football. Again, I know I might not always agree. If I'm honest, I probably should be careful what I say, but I might not always agree with their ethics. Like, but I might not always agree with them if they go to war or they profit from wars. But so many companies do that anyway. And again, I can disagree with them ethically, but that is a difficult one, obviously, to challenge them ethically whilst they're sponsoring the football. But I'm still going to appreciate if they sponsor Italian football and put money in, even if they're only doing it for their own PR, and obviously they're going to want some benefit as a business. But like my imagination thinks of, like, imagine if Texaco, or what are they called, the petrol station, ExxonMobil and companies like that invest into Italian football and get tax cuts. Again, I must admit, if I'm absolutely honest, I don't agree with their wars or their ethics or how they profit from wars or things like that. So I should be careful. I don't know how much I should how much I'm not how much I should say, because obviously if we criticise them too much, it could go against us. I used to come up with all these ideas to try and make money, and I was thinking like of a fast food company called Veggie Fast. Well, actually, it was one of my sister's ideas, but I was saying how McDonald's are not the most. I'm probably doing the same thing now, which I was talking about. But yeah, I was saying like how McDonald's. I was saying like negative things about McDonald's to compete, but then I was going to say, unless I separate that brand from my other ideas, I was going to say how I'd like McDonald's to sponsor a football team or into sport. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to move on. So yeah, basically as many sponsors as possible, such as hopefully McDonald's, and hopefully I won't put them off, and hopefully any other companies. So that's part one, part two, point one, and part two, point two. Sorry. Number three, again, these sponsors I hope will invest in like free footballs, free kits, and whatever they can to give people in Italy, especially young people, free stuff to which they need to train, like football boots, socks, football kits, or whatever. It could have their brand name on, like McDonald's or ExxonMobil football kits. I know that's not there is a question as of ethics, but I'm mainly looking at this moment to support Italian football. Number four, again, like Italian football can acknowledge, like they could perhaps call them the heroes of Italian football sponsorship. So it can become the biggest sponsors of Italian football will be perhaps will get acknowledgements for being the biggest sponsors of Italian football, and they can become the heroes and have like a League of Fame or the Wall of Fame or Hall of Fame or Walk of Fame, where it talks about the biggest people have contributed to Italian football in terms of sponsorship, money investment, training up of youth, facilities, possibly paying for coaches or managers to train people, setting up their own little teams, setting up their own little leagues, tourneys, as I was talking about in my previous videos, cups and all sorts of things like that, and possibly paying for people to travel so they can go to different countries and learn about football, and also from different countries or cultures, and play and practice and have exchanges and that sort of thing, which I hope again will benefit Italian football. Number five, again, hopefully if one or two sponsors get involved and other companies see, they might feel I don't want to be left out, so hopefully they'll compete and they'll want to get involved with, like say Red Bull does it, then others will hopefully follow suit. Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, Lucozade, whatever other companies will hopefully, whoever owns Lucozade or whatever, will hopefully come in and want to buy and spend as much money in football pitches. Again, I hope for like fans to talk about how politicians could offer tax exemptions and also invest some of the budget into Italian football. I know I have some crazy ideas. I'll probably say like 10% of the budget go into football and stuff like that, because I only support Italy for football, as I say. So I want to pick up these ideas. 6, again, I hope that Italian football gets as much sponsorship money as possible from as many sponsors as possible, and there'll be some exciting and interesting incentives. I know a lot of people talk about the money and the commercialization of football and how they think it's killing the game or a negative thing, but I think it's really interesting to see how like teams getting great players and investment and things like that. I find it interesting. So not everyone agrees with me, of course, but I'd find it really interesting. Number 7, I hope God bless my ideas again. I know I always say that, number 7, but yeah. So again, I hope that there'll be as much investment as possible. I hope to do the best I can, then know I gave it my best shot and have lots of fun trying to develop the idea. And if I fail, at least I gave it my best shot. Number 8, I hope this video won't be too long, but yeah, I hope to develop that passion, and hopefully the passion will feed off, and other people want to sponsor Italian football and that sort of thing. Number 9, Italian fans, supporters and so forth could also, as well as politicians, like put money into Italian football to make Italian football proud, be proud of the game, proud of the team, just like it was in history, and possibly to invest in more places to train so that we as an Italian fan say we can become the top league and also top nation for football, make up for 1994, but obviously for when Roberto Baggio missed that penalty, hopefully make up for that and make us want to double down on bringing back those glory days. Obviously that wasn't a glory day, but to make up for that by helping us to win. Number 10, again, hoping those investors will invest in the youth and infrastructure and spaces for sport and things like that. So hopefully I didn't waffle too much, and I'd love to know what you think as ever. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give some likes and share the video. I really appreciate it. Peace and love.